evening, Belize, and welcome to XTV's news broadcast for Monday, December 29, 2025. Making the headlines tonight, Bay Vista man killed on Christmas morning. Man dies in Christmas Eve RTA in Spanish Lookout, and Belize government condemns China's military intimidation against Taiwan. We'll take our first break and return with the news in detail.
It's an massive season with massive deals and rewards at Penny's. From now through December 31st, earn double B-Bucks on store-wide purchasing every Saturday. That's right, 2 times the B-Bucks, which means 2 times the cash back when shopping at Penny's. Plus, get even more rewards with B-Bucks builders on home goods, tiles, appliances, paints, and lights. And don't forget, there's also massive deals and discounts on tiles and the best brands in paints like Benjamin Moore and BH. Rewards, deals, B-Bucks. You can get it all this massive season. Only at Penny's. Quality and savings.
Need to submit your sickness benefit claim online and have a physical medical certificate? Here's how you can do it. First, go to ssbportal.org.bz and log into your My Social Security account. Next, on your dashboard, click Benefits and choose Forms. Review the requirements, then click Continue to proceed. Click Apply under Sickness Benefit to start your claim. Review and confirm your banking information. If it is not correct, select No and follow the steps to update your banking details. If your banking information is correct, select Yes. Next, if your illness is not related to an injury at work, select No and proceed to upload your medical certificate. Select your claim period and confirm your employer details. Read the declarations and click each to agree. Click Submit and you're done. A confirmation email will be sent to you. Your employer will also receive an email with your claim details and a request for your salary information. If needed, submit your sickness benefit claim online and receive real-time status updates.
One of the reasons I applied for a credit card at Atlantic Bank was because I travel a lot. I'm always going here and there and everywhere, and having that card made my life so much easier. I could literally charge everything. I had no issues. I don't have to worry about carrying money, and that has been one of the most effective points. Using my Atlantic Bank credit card has improved my life drastically. I learned to budget properly, the online service that it gives, the features that it has, and also knowing that when I'm shopping online, it has a protective feature for it. Having an Atlantic Bank credit card, especially having 2 sons that are always wanting something. They want to shop here and they want to shop there. The good part about it is I get to look at Atlantic online to see where my spending is and to make sure I'm staying in budget.
Atlantic Bank, building the future together.
This holiday season, stay connected across borders with Smarts Mexico and now USA roaming bundles. Available now through December 31st. Enjoy 4,096 megabytes of roaming data for only $27 or other packages for as low as $8. Staying home for the holidays? Sign up for a postpaid plan and get a Samsung A16 for as low as $190 or Samsung A26 36 for $315. Or pick up devices without a plan, starting at $100 for our GST weekend special. And this December, text to win. Simply text WIN to 438 for your chance to win big. Each entry is just $1 of prepaid credit. More entries mean more chances to win daily prizes like fuel vouchers, groceries, and more, leading to our big giveaway week, December 15th to 24th. We're giving away amazing prizes like fridge, TV, stove. And on December 24th, the grand prize of $5,000 will be announced. These deals won't last long, so make the smart switch today. Travel more, share more, and save more with Smart. Smart, bringing people together.
Tired of replacing light bulbs? LEDs are what you need. LEDs last up to 30,000 hours. That's 30 times longer than incandescent bulbs, and up to 8 times longer than compact fluorescents. So less changing and less trash. Planet Earth thanks you. And the LED experts at Brothers Habet and Habet will help you find the best LED solution with colors for every room and mood, starting as low as $6.95. You can even get LED strips for home, office, and industrial use. So say goodbye to fluorescent tubes forever. And because they use up to 90% less energy, you save money. Money you can spend on other things. So head to Brothers Habet or Habet and Habet today. You can also call, email, or Facebook us. Have a brilliant day.
This a trend New Year's Day cycling classic. The sugar and the cream, the sugar and the cream. Cream New Year's Day cycling classic. The sugar and the cream, the sugar and the cream. Cream New Year's Day cycling classic. The sugar and the cream, the sugar and the cream. Cream New Year's Day cycling classic. The sugar and the cream, the sugar and the cream. From the border to the boulevard, physical fit. On to mahogany, strength in a it. Big up the farmer champions, them we do it. But who are take the crown in a 2026? This a grand New Year's Day cycling classic. Straight to Belize from the northern district. To win this race, the every cyclist dream. They make them boast, them take the sugar and cream. This a grand New Year's Day cycling classic. The sugar and the cream, the sugar and the cream. Cream New Year's Day cycling classic. The sugar and the cream, the sugar and the cream.
It's the Creme New Year's Day Cycling Classic. All top-class riders hit the pavement for the start of the cycling calendar. Thursday, January 1st, it's the Creme New Year's Day Cycling Classic.
This a Creme New Year's Day Cycling Classic. The sugar and the cream, the sugar and the cream, 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 cream.
Welcome back with your news. I am Drea Espinosa. A 25-year-old man, Archibald Farrell, was fatally shot in the early hours of Christmas morning in Bella Vista, Toledo. According to the initial investigation, police officers went to investigate reports of gunshots heard in the eastern part of the village when they discovered the motionless body of Farrell in a pool of blood. His body was observed with over 10 gunshot injuries. ASP Stacy Smith said that police are investigating a possible motive.
Bella Vista police are investigating a shooting incident that resulted in the death of Archibald Farrell, a 25-year-old Belizean laborer of Bella Vista village, which occurred at around 2 o'clock a.m. on 25th December 2025. What investigators have gathered so far in the ongoing investigation is that at the aforementioned date and time, Farrell was walking on an unnamed street in that village when he was fatally shot by an unknown male person. Intelligence has suggested a probable motive as to why he may have been targeted, and the investigators are following up on that in this ongoing investigation.
Police are investigating the apparent drowning of a Caledonia Corozal man on Christmas who has been identified as 45-year-old Elidoro Mo. According to the initial investigation, Mo was seen earlier in the village under the apparent influence of alcohol. ASP Stacy Smith provided additional details.
On Thursday, 25th December at approximately 12:30 p.m., acting upon a report of an apparent drowning in Caledonia Village, Corozal police proceeded to a riverbank in that village where they observed the motionless body of a male person whose identity was learned to be Eliodoro Mo, a 45-year-old Belizean laborer of Caledonia Village. What the investigators have ascertained so far is that Mo left his home sometime around 10:30 a.m. and at that time he was observed to be under the influence of alcohol. At around 12:30 p.m., the brother of Mo was advised that his body was observed in the river, and it was later removed and attempts were made to resuscitate him. However, those attempts were unsuccessful. The body of Mo now awaits a post-mortem examination.
A fatal traffic accident on the night of Christmas Eve in Spanish Lookout, Cayo, has claimed the life of 21-year-old Emil Castillo Choma. According to the initial investigation, Castillo lost control of his motorcycle and collided into a fence. Emergency medical personnel responded to the scene but were unable to save him. Police are investigating the incident.
Police are investigating a fatal traffic accident which resulted in the death of 21-year-old Emil Choma. The investigation commenced on 24th December 2025 at approximately 10 o'clock p.m. when police were advised that there was a traffic accident near Universal Hardware in Spanish Lookout community. The officers responded where they observed the unresponsive body of Choma and 8 feet away from him an extensively damaged Lifan motorcycle. What the investigators have gathered so far is that Choma was driving in Spanish Lookout towards the direction of Duck Run Village when he lost control of the cycle and collided into a fence, which resulted in his injury and untimely demise. The body of Choma now awaits a post-mortem examination.
The decomposed body of a man was found in an abandoned wooden house on Boundary Road in Orange Walk Town on Christmas. Police suspect that the body may be that of a 35-year-old missing man from southern Belize, who was last seen on November 25th. The body is now awaiting a post-mortem examination. ASP Stacy Smith said that DNA testing may need to be done to confirm the identity.
On Thursday, 25th December at 2 o'clock p.m., information was received of a decomposed body found at Boundary Road in Orange Walk District inside an abandoned house. Based on the information received, Orange Walk Police visited that location where they observed the unresponsive body of a male person which was in an advanced state of decomposition. The scene was processed and the body was later transported to the National Forensic and Science Services Laboratory, where a post-mortem examination will be conducted with a view to establishing the cause of death, and where DNA samples will be extracted to confirm the identity of the individual. The decomposed body is suspected to be that of a 35-year-old male person from southern Belize who was last seen by relatives on 25th November, and at that time he was believed to have been undergoing some mental health crisis.
There's been no formal identification, but was there anything found to suggest the possible identity of the individual?
Yes, there was some indication, hence we are looking in that direction. However, the DNA sampling will be required to make a more conclusive determination as to identity.
Just before Christmas, two video clips showing a man hitting two unsuspecting women on the streets of downtown Belize City went viral. The incidents reportedly occurred on the same day, December 19. The man is known to battle with mental health conditions. Today, ASP Stacey Smith told the media that the man, 29-year-old Kadeem Anderson, has been charged with 2 counts of harm. ASP Smith also spoke on what the department is doing to assist officers to deal with individuals who suffer from mental health conditions.
Police have formally arrested and charged 29-year-old Kadeem Anderson of Belize City for 2 counts of harm in relation to 2 separate incidents that occurred on 19 December 2025. In these incidents, which have since made their way on social media, Anderson is reported to have assaulted 2 unsuspecting females by punching them, causing them to fall on the street. Mr. Anderson was detained and today he was taken before the magistrate court in Belize City, where no plea was taken from him in relation to the offense charge. He was remanded to the Belize Central Prison, where he is expected to return at a later date pending a psychiatric evaluation. The Belize Police Department has recognized the need to establish a formal procedure when it comes to dealing with persons who are undergoing mental health crisis. There are procedures that are in our policies and procedural manual, and I know of recent we have been collaborating with Nurse Quintanilla in Belmopan in relation to coming up, and I believe that has been completed, with a complete protocol that guides the engagement of police officers from the inception of the report through to assisting these medical professionals when they are providing help to these persons when they're at those institutions. So we have recognized the nuanced area, and we continue to train our police officers so that they are equipped to address these incidents with professionalism and with a view to ensuring the safety of all parties involved.
Police have arrested and charged Belize City resident 34-year-old Linsford Lord on Sunday for the possession of unlicensed firearm and ammunition. Upon being told he would be searched by GI-13 and special branch personnel, Lord walked away and attempted to discard the firearm. ASP Stacey Smith provided additional details.
Police have formally arrested and charged 34-year-old Linsford Lord, a Belizean of New Spen Road, Belize City, for 3 offenses, namely kept firearm without a gun license, kept ammunition without a gun license, and being in possession of a firearm with the serial number removed. These charges stem from a joint operation which was conducted by GI-3 and special branch personnel on 28 December 2025 at approximately 6:45 p.m. The team of officers were on an operation in Pelican Street when their attention was drawn to a group of male persons who were next to a Nissan Rogue vehicle. When the officers stopped and identified themselves with a view to conducting a search, Lord, who was in the driver's seat, exited the vehicle and began to walk away. The officers observed that he went under his shirt and retrieved what appeared to be a firearm, which he then threw, which landed in a property on top of a dog house. Mr. Lord was escorted to the area where the firearm landed, and that firearm was observed to be a 9mm pistol, and a magazine containing 8 live rounds of 9mm ammunition was also retrieved.
After the break, young cyclist Teonchi Villanueva passes away. Stay with us.
When Shell V-Power flows through your engine, confidence flows through you. Choose the fuel that 100% cleans critical engine parts and keeps your engine performing like new.
Electricity is essential for everyday life, but behind every outlet, a lot is happening to bring you safe, reliable, and sustainable energy. Let's start at the beginning. Independent power producers across Belize generate electricity using a mix of renewable and non-renewable resources. Electricity travels across a network of high-voltage transmission lines capable of transmitting electricity across long distances. Electricity then reaches your nearest substation, where it is adjusted to a lower voltage, making it safe to travel on the distribution lines you see in your community. From there, electricity makes its final journey from the distribution lines to your home, providing you with safe and reliable power when you need it. We continue to serve you.
Nando's Wholesale is your market leader in Belize's wholesale industry when it comes to high-quality products at the most reasonable and competitive prices. With over 40 years in the wholesale business, Nando's Wholesale embraces the partnership of the hotel industry in Belize by providing world-renowned brands in wines, seasonings, condiments, and cleaners in industrial sizes, as well as small and large kitchen appliances and equipment. Nando's also takes pride in providing one of the quietest and most durable air conditioning systems in Belize with technical support and spare parts. Nando's Wholesale. Professional, reliable, effective, and prompt. Nando's Wholesale always delivers. Visit us at www.nandos.bz or send an email to nandos@nandos.bz. Or, even better yet, give us a call today at 222-500 or 280-8080 to speak to one of our sales representatives today.
Boss, you really not supposed to smoke that in on. This is public transport and that smoke the dangerous for we.
Miss, this is my car now. I could smoke in here if I want.
And I could choose not to sit down in a smoke. Second-hand smoke kill the same way like a cigarette in your hand.
You want to get out? Well, be my guest.
Look, she right, man. The smell stain of the whole car plus palm my clothes. And my be a bigger asthma.
Never think about it like that. I'm really sorry about that.
It's okay, as long as I don't do it again.
Secondhand smoke harms everyone. Keep our public transportation, schools, places of work, and all public spaces free from smoke and vape.
Enhanced service and faster sickness benefit claim processing are at your fingertips with SSB's healthcare feature, accessible via the My Social Security self-service portal. Your convenience during illness is key. Now your doctor can certify your period of illness, and your employer can confirm your employment details digitally, eliminating the need to visit our office. But wait, it gets better. You can also review the medical certificate provided by your doctor in your My Social Security account, along with real-time processing updates, keeping you informed. To ensure a smooth process, always review your electronic medical certificate before you hit submit. Upon submission, your employer is notified via email of your claim submitted to SSB and must respond within 48 hours for your claim to be automatically processed. For more information, check out our guides on our website and YouTube pages. Social Security at your fingertips.
Sir, your item is ready for viewing.
Is that all?
This is everything.
Name me 3 tongues and country Belize.
2 tongues?
Uh-huh.
Autant tongue?
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see
This is
them
the map of
blue.
Belize.
Barrier Reef and Blue Hole. Can anyone volunteer to fight?
Alright, we got a winner. I see skies blue.
We want you to see what it is your parents do, how hard they work for you.
Bright, blessed day, the dark, sacred night.
Uncle Cordell.
It's fun many times, lots of work.
Whether you are a busy person or stuck in traffic or having an adverse or very demanding circumstance, tension builds up, causing you to be stressed out. Stress attacks everyone, anytime, any age. And stress is a killer. Palm City? It's best to be alive than dead. So visit Freetown Drugstore to get options to relieve stress and to relax your mind.
This time, what can I do for you today?
I'm so stressed out.
Okay, I'm saying I help you right now. When I do this daily, for 10 days, I am good after that, okay?
Okay.
Freetown Drugstore, 28 Freetown Road, where you are better off alive than dead. Freetown Drugstore, telephone 223-2876.
The People's Republic of China's military earlier today dispatched air, navy, and missile units to conduct joint live-fire drills around the island of the Republic of China, Taiwan. Beijing has called the exercise a stern warning against separatist and external interference forces. In response, Taiwan said it was placing forces on alert and called the Chinese government the biggest destroyer of peace. Today, the government of Belize issued a statement condemning China's actions, saying, quote, "Such actions undermine peace, stability, and dialogue across the Taiwan Strait." Belize reaffirms its strong support for Taiwan and for the peaceful resolution of differences in accordance with international law, end quote. The cycling community is mourning the untimely passing of young cyclist Taeyeon Chi, whose death has left family, friends, and fellow riders in deep sorrow. Chi was widely described as a resilient and determined athlete who gave his all to the sport he loved. His passion for cycling, coupled with his dedication and work ethic, earned him respect and admiration within the local cycling community. A few weeks ago, Chi's family launched a dollar drive to assist with medical expenses after he became ill and required lymphedema biopsy. In the days that followed, his condition worsened as he began experiencing severe throat pain caused by a tumor, which later led to bleeding. Despite the collective support of the cycling community and ongoing efforts to secure medical care, Chi sadly succumbed to his illness. Tributes have since poured in remembering Taeyeon Chi not only for his athletic ability, but for his courage, strength, and fighting spirit during a difficult and challenging time. The Belize Police Department in recent years has been using a multi-dimensional approach to fight crime, which has shown varying degrees of success. The Leadership Intervention Unit, LIU, has also used mediation as a tactic to deter gang members from continuing along that path. The new CEO in the Ministry of Home Affairs, Rear Admiral Elton Bennett, was asked recently if he is also on board when it comes to that approach.
Yeah, crime fighting requires a multi-dimensional approach, and mediation certainly is one, and it has proven to be successful in certain areas. But there are different criminal elements of our society that requires a different and hard approach. So it's just applying the right amount of pressure where different societies would respond to or react in certain ways. So mediation is certainly a part of that in terms of achieving prevention or deterring further escalation. So with mediation out of the picture, then you have a rapidly escalating situation. So mediation is very essential in crime fighting and security. So it's a very important part of what we do. However, the hard approach and the hard line of effort must be there as a form of coercion to show that, listen, you can either come online using or implementing these mediation initiatives, or you can experience the hard approach. So it's a combination of different approaches that would be successful, and neither of the two or any of these approaches alone will solve the problems that we're facing today.
Alcohol abuse has been at the center of many traffic accidents and domestic disputes of late, especially during the holidays. Recently, internist Dr. Marvin Manzanero said he feels that Belizean culture is partly to blame, as alcohol drinking is often encouraged.
I think there's two other elements for the Belize context, which is the social context and an acceptance to a certain extent of alcohol abuse, and simple things such as binge drinking, right? And how we define that and how that becomes the first marker of many other things associated to alcohol abuse, because it's not only the alcohol situation, but it's the many other things that are tied to alcohol abuse, including cancers.
On Saturday, the owner of Indian restaurant on Newtown Barracks in Belize City reported to police that his restaurant had been broken into overnight. According to the 42-year-old owner, he secured the establishment around 9:30 on Friday night and made the discovery around 9 Saturday morning. Several items were reported missing, the value of which has not been determined. A kitchen door was found to be opened and a kitchen heat extraction fan was also removed. Police are investigating. After the break, Belize territorial volunteers hold volleyball tournament on the Sapodilla Keys. Stay tuned.
Oh, I need this Christmas time. It's to keep your heart near mine. So much the way I'm gonna reach you. Every message, every call. I don't need a gift to hold. Just a voice that feels like home. When the gate is flowing through. Smart's connecting me straight to you. May every hello I miss you, every Merry Christmas too. Through this season warm and bright, Smart connects our hearts tonight. All we want this Christmas time is that feeling so divine. Sharing joy across the nation, Smart connects our families. Keeping every heart in touch, 'cause the season means so much. When the data is flowing through, Smart's connecting me straight to you.
May every hello, I miss you, and Merry Christmas find its way through.
Because no distance is too far when we're smartly connected.
Merry Christmas!
Smart, bringing people together.
One of the reasons I applied for a credit card at Atlantic Bank was because I travel a lot. I'm always going here and there and everywhere, and having that card made my life so much easier. I could literally charge everything. I had no issues. I don't have to worry about carrying money, and that has been one of the most effective points. Using my Atlantic Bank credit card has improved my life drastically. I learned to budget properly, the online service that it gives, the features that it has, and also knowing that when I'm shopping online, it has a protective feature for it. Having an Atlantic Bank credit card, especially having two sons that are always wanting something. They want to shop here and they want to shop there. The good part about it is I get to look at Atlantic online to see where my spending is and to make sure I'm staying in budget.
Atlantic Bank, building the future together.
It's an massive season with massive deals and rewards at Penny's. From now through December 31st, earn double B-Bucks on store-wide purchasing every Saturday. That's right, 2 times the B-Bucks, which means 2 times the cash back when shopping at Penny's. Plus, get even more rewards with B-Bucks Builders on home goods, tiles, appliances, paints, and lights. And don't forget, there's also massive deals and discounts on tiles and the best brands in paints like Benjamin Moore and BH. Rewards, deals, B-Bucks. You can get it all this massive season only at Penny's. Quality and savings.
Enhanced service and faster sickness benefit claim processing are at your fingertips with SSB's healthcare feature, accessible via the My Social Security self-service portal. Your convenience during illness is key. Now your doctor can certify your period of illness, and your employer can confirm your employment details digitally, eliminating the need to visit our office. But wait, it gets better. You can also review the medical certificate provided by your doctor in your My Social Security account, along with real-time processing updates, keeping you informed. To ensure a smooth process, always review your electronic medical certificate before you hit submit. Upon submission, your employer is notified via email of your claim submitted to SSB and must respond within 48 hours for your claim to be automatically processed. For more information, check out our guides on our website and YouTube pages. Social Security at your fingertips.
Still like one dream, because I say at the age of 63, I can say I own my own house. I can honestly say, and it get me weak. Before this, I was living on the mobile home, right? And then after a while, it started to go in and start to lock up and things.
1, 2, 3.
Actually, I give up. I used to cry and like time I said, Lord, please. And there comes Miss Mar. They always say, if you're not serious about something, don't pray for it. Don't pray about it. And I ask my God, please lead the Good Samaritan to me.
The housing program of the government of Belize, which is administered through the Ministry of Infrastructure Development and Housing, is definitely, without question, one of the best programs our government has to offer, providing an opportunity for Belizeans who are in need to own their own home. And so I'm very, very happy for Ms. Beverly Harris and her family. She has been asking for support and help with her home for a long time. And I'm very, very glad that with the kind support of the Ministry of Infrastructure Development and Housing, that we were able to get this done for her.
I'm thankful. On a scale of 1 to 10, I give 20. I love it. I love it.
This a trend New Year's Day cycling classic. The sugar and the cream, the sugar and the cream. Creme New Year's Day cycling classic. The sugar and the cream, the sugar and the cream. Creme New Year's Day cycling classic. The sugar and the cream, the sugar and the cream. Creme New Year's Day cycling classic. The sugar and the cream, the sugar and the cream. From the border to the boulevard, physical fit. On to my agony, strength in it. Big up the farmer champions, them we do it. But who a take the crown in a 2026? This a creme New Year's Day cycling classic. Straight to Belize from the Northern District. To win this race, a happy cyclist dream. They make them boast them take the sugar and cream. This a creme New Year's Day cycling classic. The sugar and the cream, the sugar and the cream. Creme New Year's Day cycling classic. The sugar and the cream, the sugar and the cream.
It's the Creme New Year's Day Cycling Classic. All top-class riders hit the pavement for the start of the cycling calendar. Thursday, January 1st, it's the Creme New Year's Day Cycling Classic.
This a Creme New Year's Day cycling classic. The sugar and the cream, the sugar and the cream, 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 cream.
The rainforest of Belize. Nature in her most abundant and untamed state. A place of amazing wonder. So we bottle it with passion. The alchemy of pure rainwater. Fresh pressed heirloom sugarcane grown in this rich soil, distilled by local artisans, always in harmony with nature. Organically certified, sustainably committed, deeded to a trust that supports the communities of southern Belize. This is the relentless pursuit of craft without compromise. And now we share this part of the world with the world and you. We are Kopali Rum, the spirit of the rainforest.
In more police news, a road traffic accident in Guinea Grass Orange Walk on Christmas has left a 13-year-old boy in critical condition. According to police, around 5:30 p.m., 24-year-old Nathaniel Narvaez was driving along a dirt road in the village when a Lifan 110 scooter, which was being driven by the minor who was not wearing a helmet, exited a yard and collided into his vehicle. The minor was rushed to the Northern Regional Hospital and then transferred to the Carl Huchner Memorial Hospital in critical condition. Police are investigating. A Belize City man was stabbed 4 times to the chest on Boxing Day while trying to stop an argument. According to reports, 32-year-old Adelbert Palacio of Burrell Boom was socializing on Armadillo Street in Belize City on Boxing Day when an argument broke out between family members and other women who reside on the street. Reports are that Palacio walked over to the women to stop the argument. However, he was approached by 2 men he knows who then stabbed him multiple times with a knife. Palacio was taken for medical treatment and has been released. Police are investigating. An 18-year-old man, Gustavo Arteaga, is recovering after he was stabbed multiple times while socializing at a nightclub on Boxing Day on West Colette Canal in Belize City. According to reports, at around 3 a.m., Arteaga went to use the restroom at the club, and upon exiting, he was approached by the boyfriend of his ex-girlfriend, whom he knows as Jesus. An argument broke out and Jesus allegedly pulled out a pocket knife and stabbed Arteaga to the right hand, left abdomen, left hip, and left chest. Arteaga is now in a stable condition at the KHMH. Police are investigating. And the Belize Territorial Volunteers, BTV, on Saturday held the first ever female beach volleyball tournament on the Sapodilla Keys. In a statement, the group said the purpose of the tournament was to encourage more Belizeans to experience and appreciate the Sapodilla Keys Marine Reserve. The BTV lamented that more tourists from Guatemala and Honduras experience the beauty of the Keys and hope that a greater Belizean presence can be felt in the area. 6 teams competed, with Team Blue securing the championship, while Bell Mex girls earned 2nd place. Of the initiative, Will Mejia, leader of the BTV, said, quote, "This event was more than a competition. It was an opportunity to bring Belizeans together in one of our most treasured marine spaces. We are proud of the athletes, grateful to our sponsors, and excited to continue promoting national awareness and appreciation for the Sapodilla Keys," end quote. And with that, we've come to the end of our newscast. The repeat can be viewed on this station later tonight at 9 and again Tuesday at midday. Join us again Tuesday for another edition of the news. And remember, you can always catch up with the day's top stories on our YouTube channel and Facebook page under XTV Belize. And you can watch the evening news live on our XTV BHNI app. I am Drea Espinosa. Have a safe and enjoyable evening.